Detroit Entertainment and Sports presents Motor City Music, Big Three in Music, Our Legacy.
Rich in musical history, blues, jazz, gospel, classical, hip-hop, R&B, electronica, and rock and roll. The birthplace of numerous international recognized platinum and gold artists. In the early 1900s, auto industry in Paradise Valley contributed greatly to Detroit's population boom. The later years, Motown sound made it renowned. Motor City Music will share present and past city history and legacy. Motor City Music, Fox, Olympia, 20 Grand, Paradise Valley, Little Caesar Arena. The legacy continues. A Detroit entertainment and sports production.
Hi, my name is Keith Washington, and you're watching Motor City Music that comes on Saturday.
Well, we got Harold Thomas from the Apollo winner. You see what he got in his hand, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's Harold Thomas, top dog at Apollo in New York City. He won, they killed him.
Yeah.
The show is about increase the peace, y'all.
We love y'all, man. Let's do this.
I'd like to give a shout out to Soraya in the House of Life from Empire. Dedication to Miss Franklin, the Queen of Soul.
Hey.
If you could do the increase the peace first.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, DJ.
America, all nations, we are an nation. Increase the peace. Love, increase the lady. Don't talk about it. I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about crime on the right side. And it's good and strong. Bring down the minds of our society. I take it out of trouble. Innocence of innocence. From game related incidents is right. Crimes of murder, rape and suicide is drowning in all your mind. So if we stand on our feet and show the world this battle can be beat. Look for the violence in the street. To show each other we can all live in harmony. Increase the peace of love. Peace of love. Don't talk about it. I don't wanna. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna talk about facing dangerous children and leave schools and all. The people are there, but ignoring. We only do their utmost. They try to these lies again, and another like you said is reality. Crimes of murder, we despair, these are more humanity. So we stand up on our feet and show the world this battle can be beat. Look for the violence in the street and show the world that we can all live in harmony. America and all the nations, we are God's creation. Increase the peace. America and all the nations, we are God's creation. Why can we increase the peace? Come on, y'all. Increase the peace, lady. Well, don't talk about it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna talk about America and all the nations. We are God's creation. Increase the peace. Increase the peace.
That's something I can pose for the show, y'all. We're gonna take it on. Do something here about a tribute to the Queen of Soul. Y'all feeling all right, Detroit? Yeah! I hope so. Let's keep it high. It's not like this. Hey! What I'm feeling now. There's something strong in that in what it is. Do the people on the side. Just to go down in the car and take a ride. I'm doing rock steady, baby. There's something strong in that in what it is. What it is, what it is, what it is. It's a fucking know my feeling. I'm gonna get this done left right.
If anybody want to know who I am, I'm Strickland, Darrell Strickland. I'm the CEO, and I'm the one that's put this thing together with my people that's supporting me. So I appreciate all of you. I just want to know that if we're here to support the youth, we're not here to follow a trend. We're not starstruck or nothing like that. We just want to make sure that we get the message over, and if we can save a couple kids, man, it can save the world. Then we did a good job. So I appreciate y'all. We're gonna be showing everything. Will be showing in a few minutes. We got a lot of people, man, that's supporting this, and people gonna come down. You know, I talked to a lot of people, so we're gonna do what we have to do to support this. This is gonna be an annual thing. Increase the peace, because if we don't increase the peace, our children have no future. Believe that.
First time I tried Vicodin, and it was laying around my mom's house. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
We gotta bring Judge Kenneth. I know his last name. King. Y'all look at me like I don't know his last name. Man, there's love in here, man. I am. He's gonna get on y'all, not me. No, I'm just messing with you. Give it up for Judge Kenneth King.
Thank you and good evening. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow all of that. You now gotta listen to a boring ass judge, right? After all that good entertainment we just got. Anyway, I have to admit to you guys that I am tired, but they woke me up. Been going since about 8 o'clock this morning. The theme of this whole ordeal is increase the peace. And as you might imagine, peace is the last thing that I see in my line of work. I'm a 36th District Court judge. I have been for the last 12 years. And I'm assigned to the criminal docket. Before I was a judge, I worked in a juvenile detention facility. Before I worked in the juvenile detention facility as an administrator, I worked in the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. I specialized in murder, rape, and robbery cases. When I was assigned to homicide, I had about 20 homicides by myself I carried on a regular basis, at least 20 to 25. That's too much killing. So now, even today, as a judge, I've been a judge for the last 12 years. Today, I had 3 homicides on my docket. Everybody knows what a homicide is. It's an unlawful killing, right? I had 3, and that's just me. I'm one of 29 judges in 36th District Court. I, by myself, had 3. And so whenever I have these people that are charged with murdering somebody come before me, I always study them because I want to know, what is it? What happened? What caused you to be in the position that you're in right now? And I keep coming back to the same thing. It's the decisions that we make, because the people that I see, they don't look any different than any one of us. They look just like us. But it's that split decision, that split wrong decision that's made, that not giving time to look or reflect on your actions before you take them, that gets so many people in trouble, wrapped up, caught up, standing before me charged with a crime. So the message, if I have a message, the message that I want to give is that the decisions that you make now will determine your future. Think before you act. I have countless cases. I run into people all the time because the media stays in my courtroom because they're not here, right? We have good kids here doing good things, good and wonderful things, right? We don't publicize that. We publicize the bad. And when we publicize the bad, we have a tendency of thinking bad about ourselves. So yes, this Increase the Peace rally is very, very important. But the people that are here aren't necessarily the people that need to be reached in the first place. So we need to go out as a people. Don't be scared of our own people. Don't let the media make you afraid of ourselves. And that happens. We see each other and we think bad about, even our police look at our kids as being dangerous. You see 4 black guys in a car, they walk up to the police, the police walk up to the car, hands on the gun, because they've fallen into it too. Quite the opposite with white people. How many times have we seen when white people are going into these fits of rage, they show them tremendous deference, don't they? I've seen the police officer actually getting his butt kicked and running and trying to tase a guy, a white guy, as this was happening to him. If that was a black guy, he would be buried right now. It's just, and we can't say that it's a black-white thing because we do it to ourselves too. I'm not sure. I have an idea, but I'm not sure where this self-hatred comes from. But we have to stop that, and we have to start loving each other, start wrapping our arms around each other, start supporting each other. Now, this young lady here is about to debut her own album, her first album. We need to get behind her, support her, make sure that she does not fall. Instead of knocking her, because she's beautiful, she's gonna have some haters. Trust me. She's gonna have some haters, but we have to uplift her and stop hating on her. She's a beautiful woman. And she has the right management behind her, because I know that man. I've known that man since he was about 9 or 10 years old. Comes from good stock, that's my boy. I haven't haven't seen him in about 30 years, but he's still my boy, even though he still looked the same. He ain't changed a bit. I see we both had the same barber. But it's all good. But that's the kind of love that we have to show, not just in this room, but it has to go beyond this room. We have to increase the peace, but we have to start, like Michael Jackson said, with the man in the mirror. We have to first love ourselves and then love each other. Quite frankly, I'm tired because I had 15 preliminary examinations today. I had 8 probable cause conferences. That's 23 cases in one day that I had come before me. And that's just the city of Detroit, y'all. I shouldn't have to work that hard. But it's because of the decisions that were made that ended them in the positions that they're in. That decision that if you have a disagreement with someone, you decide to go pick up a gun. Wrong decision. Because now once you pick that gun up, you have 2 choices. You're gonna look stupid by not using it, or he ain't gonna do nothing with it, or you're gonna be messed up if you do use it. That's right. Think before you act. Does not make you a punk. I've had countless cases. Who remembers the case I had not too long ago with the 2 guys that get in a fight at the gas station? And as one guy is walking away, the other guy grabs a gun out the car and starts shooting at the guy and shoots a little girl sitting in the back seat of the car. That was my case. Wrong decision. Now, he has a whole community that's pissed at him. Now he's going to be spending a considerable amount of his life behind bars. He better be glad that little girl didn't die, or he would be spending the rest of his life behind bars because of the decision that he made. The decisions that you make will determine your future. I love each and every one of you. That's the only reason that I'm here tonight. Otherwise, I would be at home getting my weekend started. It's the long weekend. I had a long day, but you guys are worth it. Thank you. I don't know if there's anybody. I can never be sure if there's anybody that this is going to hit home to. It's a shot in the dark. Some people, the message may reach. Some people, it may not reach. But if it reaches one, it was well worth it. It was well worth every minute of me being here. So thank you for having me. Thank you, Strictly Entertainment.
I love you, man.
I love you too. God bless you all. Who said we all we got? That's what we got. We all we got. Man, we got another act, but one thing that happened, give it up for Judge Kenneth King.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow.
My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Y'all ready for some hot R&B? Yeah! Well, let me tell you about this young fella. He won the Detroit Black Music Award. He won it. He won it twice. He was just here, right here at this legendary place about a month ago. His name is Lamar Anthem. Woo! Lamar, where you at? Yes. Lamar Anthem. Give it up for him. That's Lamar, man.
How y'all doing out here? Good. First and foremost, I just want to say that Aretha Franklin was one of my idols in singing. I used to mimic Aretha Franklin. And believe it or not, I'm a male. I used to mimic Aretha Franklin, Al Green, and when I was cleaning up, when your daddy used to make you clean up the house when he was at work. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Better have the house clean before I get home. Right, okay. So, but shouts out to Aretha. I love you, girl. The queen.
what you do.
A Detroit entertainment and sports production.